First question is from Kirsten Watson. Go ahead.
Dave, another night, another tough loss. How much harder is it, though, when you find yourselves in positions when you do have the opportunity to win, but then slowly at the end just kind of not being able to close it out?
It's tough. Certainly, we were in a position, like you said, to win the baseball game, and they got a big hit with 2 outs to take the lead. So we got beat. Those guys kept fighting and put themselves in a position to win a game. Right now, it's kind of in the salvage a series mode, and last time we faced Sonny Gray here a couple years ago, I remember day game, he threw the baseball well. So we got our horse on the mound. So it's going to be another tight one.
But you guys had 4 hits and 8 walks. What are the at least positives of taking those 8 walks and really just being the patience shown at the plate?
I really do. I think that tonight I thought we took good at bats. I thought we had Hoffman on the ropes, and we got him out of there after 5, I think it was. Guys taking their walks. Will Smith getting a big homer. Really good to see. And then Beaty just grinding that at bat and driving a couple runs in there. So there were some positives, certainly. There's some other guys we just got to get on track.
Thanks, Dave.
Yep.
Next question is from Jorge Castillo. Go ahead.
Dave, right before the game, you guys announced that Mitch White and Victor Gonzalez went on the injured list. Is that related to the vaccine, and do you expect them back here in the next couple of days?
It is related to the vaccine. The hope is tomorrow they'll be back. We just don't know because I think sometimes it could be a day for some guys. Sometimes it could be 2 days. So I do anticipate, us making a move for tomorrow's roster. I just don't know right now what it's going to be.
That matchup between Alexander and Votto. Votto seemed pretty uncomfortable all night, but then he kind of snapped out of it. It's Joey Votto. But what do you see in that matchup?
I love the matchup. Votto is he's a great hitter. Always has been. Doesn't punch a whole lot, and got a pitch middle of the count and put the barrel to it. So again, I like the matchup. I like Scotty right there. He's been throwing the baseball well, but just couldn't get it out right there.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Next question is from Juan Toribio. Go ahead.
Hey, Dave. Walker seemed pretty upset that he wasn't able to kind of shut the door there. What do you think of his performance today?
I thought it was good. I thought there was a lot of punch in there. I thought the stuff was really good. I think if you look back, there were some mistakes in there. A couple pitches to Farmer. Castellanos, the hanging breaking ball. But, I thought Walker was good. And I thought where we were at right there with this pitch count, getting him back out there, bottom part of the order, I felt it was good to try to squeeze another inning out of him. Just wasn't to be. But overall, solid performance.
You guys have lost a fair share of one-run games here. How do you kind of look at that? Is it positive that you're only losing by 1 when you're kind of scuffling, or is it disappointed that you haven't been able to kind of get over the hump there a little bit?
Yeah, I think a little bit it's kind of how we're losing. I don't mind, I think that each game is different, but being in games, I expect our ball club to be in every game, especially with the pitching and our offense. But we've lost some games probably the way we shouldn't have. And ultimately, you don't want to lose either way, but it's things for us to learn from, certainly, and we'll get better. We'll continue to get better.
Thank you, Dave.
Yep.
Next question is from Mike DiGiovanna. Go ahead, Mike.
Dave, as good as it is for Mac all these walks, I'm wondering, is it throwing off his approach a little bit, especially that last at-bat, got ahead 3-0, takes 2. It almost seems like he's getting caught a little in between at times.
Muncy?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know, DG. I think that Max, if you look at, the entire season, he and Justin have been our most consistent performers. So he's getting on base. So it's hard to poke holes in his at-bat quality.
Matt Beaty was just in here talking about how good it was for him to go down to the alternate site, get some at-bats, get some confidence. At this point with Edwin Rios, is that maybe a thought that could help him?
Yeah, well, I just think that, you know, he's scuffling, certainly. And I think with Matt right there at a point, we just didn't have consistent at-bats for him, and he just didn't look comfortable in the box. So to kind of buy into us, sending him to the alternate site, take at-bats over 10 days or whatever it was, and to kind of get reset, certainly proved beneficial. He looks like a different hitter in the box now. And, you know, we'll continue to monitor all of our guys, because I think the goal is to, you know, give these guys the best chance to have success. And if a player's not having success and needs to find their way, you know, we can have those discussions.